Hi everybody, it's Trevor Hammond here with Sierra Pacific Mortgage. This video is going to be a little bit differently than a lot of the other ones I've recorded, and it's because of this. This is a message directly to my mortgage colleagues, my loan originators out there who happen to watch some of these videos, and I think there's an important message that I'd like you to hear. So I'm hitting record and I'm going to go through some notes, and I hope it hits a chord, strikes a chord with you. There's a lot of recruiting out there. So I am horrible at recruiting, in my humble opinion. I'm not out there pounding my chest and saying how great we are, and then you see me again, a year later at another company saying how great this company is. Oh yeah, that company wasn't as good as I told you. It drives me crazy. And frankly, I'm tired of getting recruited. I get recruited all the time, like you probably do, and everybody says the same stuff. That keeps me from going out and having as many conversations as I probably should. Because at the end of the day, Sierra Pacific, there's a reason I am here. So this is going to sound a bit like a recorded recruiting message, but this is straight from my heart, and I hope to take it in that way. Whether it's 6 months from now you watch this, or in 6 days you watch this, or 2 years from now you watch this. I wanted to get this recorded because it's hot on my mind right now. I think one thing that I had written down about originators was that we all, because I am an originator still and a regional manager and a branch manager for Sierra Pacific Mortgage, we all desire predictability and consistency, right? I know the talk is always about comp and technology and marketing and what are you going to do for me when you're an originator, especially a high producing originator. But at the end of the day, we want predictability and consistency. And here's why I wanted to hit record. I think this winter and heading into 2018, we're going to see a lot of inconsistency and unpredictability. Things are going to change. I think companies are going to sell. There's going to be attrition, right? The market has slowed down. The volume of new loan applications is just like falling off a cliff right now. And that's okay. I know I'm going to get through it. We're fine. But I know that this might become important to many of you out there as you go through that change. When you realize, wow, really, I want to get paid well, but I also I want some other things in my life, and at the heart of it, consistency and predictability. Here's the message that came out from a week with my executive team last week down at corporate for Sierra Pacific Mortgage. We're not going anywhere. That's the first thing I wrote down here. Sierra Pacific Mortgage is not going anywhere. Number one thing that I wrote down that was a key takeaway for me. This company, Sierra Pacific Mortgage, was started by originators, is managed by originators, all for originators. Okay, as an originator for almost 20 years now, that's very important for me to hear, and that's not the case with all companies. We have one private owner of the company that I can call anytime and talk to. That's an amazing thing with a national mortgage company that does a lot of volume to still have that real close connection. Number two thing I wrote down. We all believe in changing lives. I'm not sure that's the case everywhere you go. We can't all get caught into calling things loans and files, and it's all about volume goals. But at the end of the day, we are changing lives like few people in this country can, in this world can. When it comes to money and the financial impact we have on people, that our advice has and our process has, the experience we provide has on people. Number three, we are humble. Again, maybe to my own detriment. I feel like I'm a pretty humble guy. I am not out pounding my chest and recruiting like crazy, and so I don't have as many bodies on board. And again, I think I watch and get frustrated by these companies that create this revolving door of originators moving around and getting these huge signing bonuses that are ridiculous and not sustainable. So it drives me crazy, and so I kind of sit back and watch. And again, maybe that's to my detriment, but it's just not my game. I am humble, and as a company, I realized how humble we are from the top down. As an organization, we are a very humble company who's doing amazing things. Fourth thing I wrote down is our loan originators are our core customer. I think a lot of companies out there do think the end user, which in our case would be the home buyer, the homeowner, absolutely important. Of course, without them, there is no business. There is no loans to originate for people, but when you realize that your core customer, your number one customer is the originator, it changes how you do things. In my world, my loan officers, my branch managers are my number one customer. Real estate agents, very important to our success. Financial planners we work with and support, very important to our success. But the loan originators out there and the branch managers are the number one customer that we have. And so to have an executive team, a company that is so committed to the originator, I realize when I'm down there hanging out for a few days that not everybody has this. We have people from tons of different companies that have come over to Sierra Pacific in recent years, and they sat around all of us. They stood up and they said, other companies do not have what we have right here. I've been there. They don't have this. I've been to a number of companies myself. They don't have what we have from a support and a culture standpoint. The last thing I wrote down is our loan originators really want to be respected, rewarded, recognized, and supported. Those are big words, right? Respected, rewarded, recognized, and supported. We do all that. We're committed to all that. Now, some companies may say they do that. Maybe they do some of them. But that's a lot of work to do all that, and we do that as a company. I do that. I love doing that. I probably don't even do it enough, but I love it because the originators are my core customer. So I guess I wanted to hit record, get this out because it's hot on my brain, and that's kind of what I do. I hit record and I do videos. But this is a different message to the originator, not just about growing your business. This is a call to you that if you don't have the consistency or the predictability you wish you had, you're stuck where you are, and nobody's really invested in your growth to get you where you want to go, you got to reach out to me. Okay, call me. We'll go have some coffee. And maybe it's not a right fit. The Sierra is not going to be a right fit for everybody. We've got some expectations on those we're going to bring on going forward. But if it is a right fit, you owe it to yourself for a conversation. I love having high-level conversations with like-minded mortgage professionals. We're all in this together. And I hope this message hits you at some point. If it doesn't, no worry, delete it. But I wanted to get it out because for the right people, this message will strike a chord. And that's what this is for. All right. Take care. More soon. I'll get back to my business development, coaching, sales training, whatever I can do to help you grow. But this one is a let's go have coffee if your business and your life isn't where you want it, and just talk. All right. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.